I'm chatting to Alan GREEFF about the Halo Stable runners on Friday, and the yard start off with two of them in race one. Another dance for me. Now, she was an impressive maiden winner on debut last time out, where she did everything wrong in the beginning and everything right at the end, and she really did win well. She'll be joined by Golden Palm, who steps out for her very first run, and she's a filly by Master of My Fate.
Morning, Nadine. Yeah, another dancer and a nice race first time out, and there's no reason why she can't follow up. Golden Palm, I think, will run a nice race as long as she's not too green as well.
Moving to race two, we'll see Chili Bomb in action. Now, he made his local debut last time out, found one too good on that occasion, but a good effort in second, and he'll be running over 1,400 metres on Friday.
Yeah, he ran a good race on the day, and one horse just too good for him. And if he can repeat that sort of run, he should be there again.
Three runners in race three. Springsteen will be making her local debut of a lengthy break of 8.5 months. She relocates from the Highveld. Joining her will be Fire Alarm. Now, she ran on really well last time out. She was the first horse home with local form in third. And another newcomer in the way of Princess Beautiful, who races freshened up and relocates from the Western Cape.
Yeah, the two first timers in the Eastern Cape, Springsteen and Princess Beautiful. I think this might be just a race that they're going to need. They must probably need the run, but I think will improve in their form. And then Fire Alarm ran a good race last time, knocking on the door, and I think she's going to be a big runner in the race.
Now, this fellow that's very much in shot is my best shot, and we'll see him in action in the Ibai Stakes, which is the first of the listed features on Friday. Now, his run last time out was his first run post-gelding. It was a good run, a very good win, and super prep for this race. He'll be joined by Mr. Speaker. He's back off a bit of a break, and Alan, are you expecting him to need it?
Mr. Speaker went back to the farm for a little bit, just had a little bit of a holiday, and he's come back. He's most probably going to need the run. My best shot. He's got the form, he's got the credentials, and anything that beats him will win.
We'll say he's looking fantastic this morning ahead of his track work. Two runners in race five. Here we will see Courageous have her second start for the yard. She is down in class, and joining her Concerto, also down in class, but she'll be trying Up and Trip for the first time over the mile.
Yeah, both fillies down in class, and Courageous, I think, wasn't too bad first run in the Eastern Cape. I was happy with her. We have added the blinkers back on, and I think she'll run a nice race. Concerto as well, I think, will definitely be running a nice race. She's dropped in class eventually. She's back into a competitive type of race, and I don't think there's any reason why she shouldn't get the mile.
Karangatang will start for the yard for the first time in race six. He relocates with some smart Highveld sprinting form, but Alan, it does suggest that he could prefer 5 furlongs.
Yeah, Nadesy has shown that he's a sprinter, but things always seem to change when they come to the Eastern Cape, and this race just looked like a race where he could be competitive, being a handicap and not a pinnacle plate, and we're going to start him off here. If we're wrong, we go back to the sprint.
He does have good form, so definitely we'll be keeping an eye on him on the day. Now, the second of the features on the afternoon is race 7. It's the Ladies Pendant, a listed event over 1,200 metres. Here the yard will be represented by 5 individuals. 3 Rocks, Love's Track and Trip. Gotchek with Love, ever improving. Ellerix is never far back. Woman of Power actually has some decent stats over the 1,200 metre trip. And Lovegrass, well, she's going to be taking on a bit stronger.
Yeah, listed race, these fillies, that's very important to them, and that's the aim of this race, is to get them into the first 3. 3 Rocks, Loves 1,200. Her last couple of races have all been over 1,000. She has been running on, so hopefully she'll enjoy that. There's been a little drizzle last night, so there's going to be a bit of a sting out the ground. Go check with Love, likewise. I think we'll enjoy it with the sting out. Ellerix, never far off them. Woman of Power, I think, she's definitely a filly that deserves a chance in a race like this. She's shown that she can sprint, and we stuck over 14 last time, and she just maybe didn't see it out. Lovegrass ran a cracking race, and her first 2 runs here in the Eastern Cape, first and second in both runs, and type of filly that also deserves a chance. So, the goal is to get them some black top, and hopefully we can get them into those boxes.
The Ladies Pendant does look like a very competitive field. 3 runners will finish for the yard in race 8. East Coast alongside will be Global Alley, who's ever consistent and ever honest. And Joy and Peace, she'll be having her first run back in the Eastern Cape off a Western Cape raid.
East Coast, Enigma. You know, he'll run a good race and then he'll throw in a couple of bad races. So hopefully he can just run a decent race again. He's just a bit in and out. Global Alley, I think, right trip, right place, and really last time a little bit unlucky. He got into all sorts of trouble with about 150 to go, and he would have run a lot closer than the 1.5 lengths suggests. Joan Peace went down to the Western Cape. She jumped slow. The Cape Crawl came into effect, and she didn't disgrace herself. She was the only horse running on. The first 4 horses in the past the post that day were sitting first, second, third and fourth, and she came from last. So she likes Fairview, she likes the long run in, and she's taking on the boys, but she's getting the fillies allowance. I think she can be competitive.
The yard step out some really capable individuals. It's going to be an exciting race day.